It feels like something to do. Look straight ahead. That's the Rolls. That's the Rolls Royce. That's the Rolls Royce in front.
Hello everyone, it's Gabriel.
And I'm Corentin. Today we're here to explore and make an incredible discovery.
It's an exploration that wasn't planned at all during our last trip to England, and we were really happy to be able to do it.
We had spotted several places in England that we wanted to explore because they seemed a bit mysterious from the satellite view. And here we really arrive way out in the English countryside and discover this huge hangar from afar. We decide to go explore it. It wasn't easy to get in, was it? We had to sneak through the barbed wire and I got thorns stuck in my finger. And damn, it was awful to look at. I have nettles ruining my feet.
So we can see this huge hangar in the distance, that we're in a huge field and we're really pretty stressed because we know that all the houses around can see us if someone looks out the window. And we really don't want that to happen. So we hurry up to go check out these hangars to see if it's worth making a video.
And we're really deep in the English countryside. There were really like 5 cars passing by every second. Damn, the nettles there. Look at them. They're a real pain. We're starting to see quite a few abandoned cars. Well, yeah, we shouldn't. We have to be careful not to make too much noise with anything metallic and... everything. Military vehicle. And as we get closer, we can already see dozens of cars right in front of us. We're really excited, thinking we absolutely have to go see what kind of cars there are. And we keep getting closer to that famous hangar. And so in that hangar, there's a chance we might have a really nice surprise. Yes. I don't think we'll go through there. I'm not going that way. No, a car inside, I don't need it.
You can tell that the cars have been here for a very long time because most of them are completely covered by brambles. There are nettles absolutely everywhere. So all of this is really going to be a real hassle.
I'm walking into a minefield here. We can't. It's the sheet metal by the trees. Well, we can go through there. I think the steps, the crate, we can get through. As we poke our heads through the hangar for the first time, we can't really make out the makes since it's actually covered in a kind of dust and mixed moss. So we're going to go straight in, and that's when we'll get the big surprise when we see the models of cars inside. Lots of cars, look.
In front.
Lots of cars. Many signs are for restaurants or something like that. There's a Jaguar. Jungle, there are 3 or 4 of them. There are 4 of them, 4 Jaguars. And there?
So it's really a huge surprise when you see all these classic cars. There are some really rare, beautiful, and also very luxurious car models. For example, Jaguars and Jaguars. There are 4 or 5, maybe more, so we're really excited by this discovery.
And if you like this kind of video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. It really supports us a lot and it would make us really happy, so thank you to everyone who gave a thumbs up. That one. It's impressive. It's a French Renault. Yeah, that's a Jaguar again. Yeah, it's really one of his even older models. Like that, but... there are explosive Jaguars. It's magnificent. That's funny. It's not a zoo that moves, you know, if it's a sad someone, no, but there's a Jaguar, a Harrier behind. What's that? The double Jaguar kissing over there, that's not a Jaguar. Jaguar, it looks like the Amsterdam logo. Yeah, that's what I... mean. Beautiful, right? It's there. Oh, yeah. There are so many Jaguars. That's a Jaguar too, damn. The noises, they're really scary. Yeah, the noises are scary. At least they cover the sounds we make, but the problem is, they also cover the sounds of anything approaching. And besides the many cars you can see, like the Jaguars or the Range Rover, you'll notice car models that are much bigger, much more luxurious. Like that huge Cadillac, which is really, I think, 5 or 6 meters long, that's at the back of the hangar. Okay, we have a huge Range Rover with flat tires. There are so many Jaguars here, it's crazy. These are truly British cars. You can see 2 here, another there, more over there, and in the distance, 7 Jaguars total. It's rare to find this many during urban exploration in hangars. The first time we found one, we went crazy, huh? Yeah, and now there are 7. We even wanted to buy one actually. In the end, it's a bit more complicated to find one. Well, a Range Rover with a flat tire. Well, let's go. Those kinds of little cars like that, I don't know what they are, but they're really nice. Car collectors are often surrounded by mystery, especially since many collections may have been acquired illegally or dishonestly. But we've had several occasions to explore abandoned hangars or houses where you could really feel that these were enthusiasts who acquired each car through hard work and by dedicating their lives to it. But the hangar we're in today is a completely different story. The Englishman who owned this collection was a very discreet man, known for receiving money and acquiring cars whose origins were often unknown. He had a car collection that kept expanding and already featured some of the region's most luxurious cars, including Jaguars, Cadillacs, and Rolls-Royces. Suspicions began to arise a few months later, the English justice system got involved, and the owner of this collection was imprisoned. Today, it's a friend or someone close to this gangster who has moved into this small house right next to the car collection and who watches day and night to make sure no one breaks into those hangars. What's that? It's a spaceship, it's a car from outer space. Look at the back of it. Oh, what is that? Damn, that's really a collector's car here, that's crazy. Or maybe an average Volkswagen, yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm already really intrigued by this. The little lights are already too much, right? There's no trunk outside, that's it. But she's really nice, you know? It's a big engine, you know? Yeah. Because what it's doing on the side or somewhere, I don't want to lift it any higher because I'm afraid it might give out and fall, you know? So logically, 3.5 liters, that's all the info we have. And behind you, what kind of machine is that? Yeah, it's true, there's a big, pretty imposing Range Rover. And over there, that's a Cadillac. Oh, incredible. I think that's the Cadillac logo. So beautiful, it's magnificent. It's written on the wheel, maybe. Yeah, no, that's the Cadillac logo. Just checking quickly so I don't look stupid. Yeah, we are going to get them. No, that's definitely it. Very stylish. The name is El Dorado. And what is it? But it's so long, huh? You see, it's got to be at least 6 meters long. Impressive. Not sure we can make it to the front. The interior, it looks so luxurious. It would be crazy if we could open the door. To see what it looks like, we can catch a glimpse. It's a Cadillac. That's cool, right? Magical. Damn. Let's try to go to the front. Damn, it's a shame we can't get far enough back. Yeah, there's a bit of moss starting to grow on it. The hood is gigantic. It's so rare to see cars, well nowadays you just don't see cars this long at all. Right. Look, there's the old-fashioned little antenna. Yeah, look, an air car. Did you see that? A rally car or something like that, right? Yeah, I don't know, like a little country car for country roads on the weekend. Yeah. If we go there, we can see it from the front. Look, there are the Cadillacs. Beautiful horses in the front. Look at the beast. I think I could lie across the whole hood. Yeah, that's not bad. So there's a little car here, very cute. Here, the view of the whole hangar. There's another hangar behind. Did you see the wheel on the left? I admit, we didn't even notice it on the wall. And it's an American car. A Cadillac, yeah. It's American and registered in the United States. We're gonna go see what's outside, yeah. Yeah, and right behind us, there's another hangar. We're going to go there and I think it's gonna be really gigantic.
And there are also a lot of small cars that are much more unusual, ones we can't identify. But obviously, if you can identify them in the comments, well, we're all ears.
From the satellite view, we saw it wasn't just the hangar, there were many cars and a second hangar too. So we decide to leave this hangar to go see the cars outside and most importantly, to check out what's in the second hangar. It's something, Corentin. That's exactly what's needed. I'm suffering. No way, Just do it. Look straight ahead. That's the Rolls. That's the Rolls Royce. That's the Rolls Royce in front. Yeah. Damn, you have to be really careful. Because right next door, there's still an owner living there. If he ever catches us, it's over. We just crossed the world's largest nettle field. But look at all this here. Look at all these cars. There. Yeah, so many cars. There are limousines too, over there. No. It's better, but doesn't that ring a bell? Okay.
Obviously, we're super stressed that someone might see us, because as we've told you, these cars belong to a gangster and they're still being watched today. So we were really scared of running into someone, and we really didn't want to take any risks or make any noise.
And especially since, when we told our English contact that we were going to this place, he really warned us to be very careful where we were going and not to make too much noise. Because in the house right next door, there was someone who was constantly watching those cars. It's amazing what's right in front of us. There's a Rolls Royce. It's really in incredible condition. It's lost its little statue with all the vegetation around it. Yeah. More of our friends, the nettles, have grown. Do you know what model it is? It doesn't work. I think it's a silver. Wow, beautiful. The sound always makes you dream, right? Wherever you see it, it does. Wait, you said there's a limousine? Yeah, that's crazy. So many cars. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's locked because the interior is really in great condition. Yeah, so I think it really held up well. Look, there are some wild cars over there. Look, if you can see through. Yeah, look. Well, it's a bit blurry, but yeah. Yeah, it's a bit blurry, but it's fine. We'll manage. So, check. Wait, we're going to wipe it with a tissue. On the rear view mirror, it's completely covered in vegetation and moss. It's better now. Yeah, beautiful. It's very stylish. And once again, it's really long. Yeah, it's crazy. Here we see what drew our attention from the satellite view. Dozens of cars displayed outside. And in addition to discovering all these extremely luxurious cars, some of them extremely sporty, we're going to find an incredible car that always makes a huge impression on us when we find them during Urbex, a Rolls Royce.
That day, as shown in the video, it was rainy and windy, causing loud noise and metal clanging. Each noise frightened us, making us worry it was someone or something. But we also thought if there's so much noise like that, it could also mask our noise. And if we make some noise at some point, people might just think it's the metal clanging. It either helped us or didn't help at all.
It's so impressive. It's rare to see, but it's finally happening. We're not going back to the hangar to suffer, right? We can go in from underneath, yeah, what time, but well, yeah. We'll see. But I'll go around from the outside. Okay, it's just that we have space here. Still a lot of cars, in terrible condition, and a beautiful limousine. I don't know if it's just a matter of perspective or not, but well, I think so. But it was over there. What's that red car over there? It's a Jaguar. Really? Yeah, it's a Jaguar. It looks sporty, huh? Yeah, there are a lot of English cars here. It's impressive.
Once again, we're going to find a lot of pretty sporty, pretty luxurious cars, like a beautiful bright red Jaguar, but it's a pretty sad sight to see because these cars are in terrible condition. Unfortunately, they will probably never run again.
It's true, with the little heel and everything. Yeah, and that's one of the, so cool. One of the first Jaguars we had ever found. That's a Jaguar XJS. Alright, you're here. So I think this is the owner's house. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by that. No, really not. Anyway, there's an Audi here. Yep. Look, magic. Wow. Look at that one too. It's wild finding this. She's cool, yeah. Incredible. I'm thinking XJ6? I think that's the goal with all these cars anyway. I don't know. I don't know what condition they were in when they got here, unfortunately. They won't be running anytime soon, I think. No, definitely not. After making this discovery, in front of us is the second hangar, and it's huge. But this one is different because it's really covered with metal doors that can't be opened. But by looking through this door, we'll discover that there are a lot of cars hidden behind it, most of them covered. So obviously that's going to spark our interest. We're going to wonder what's hiding under those covers. But we'll decide not to go into this hangar for several reasons. The first reason is that we wouldn't have removed the covers because we don't want to touch a collection of cars like that.
We were thrilled with these discoveries since we honestly expected nothing. And we decided not to take any more risks and to get out of there right away so we wouldn't attract any more attention.
Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you recognize the car models, feel free to leave them in the comments. Honestly, we're really interested.
Also, don't hesitate to give this video a big thumbs up. It would make us really happy. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next Saturday for a brand new exploration. It's Gabriel and Le Crantin. Bye.